Right, you mate, you have some explaining to do. Where the hell have you been?
I don't know.
Well, I need answers, mate. I need answers, Arsene. What's been going on? I'm really upset.
Sorry?
I know, we were all really, really worried about you, and no one knew where the hell you were. First thing I heard is that you're in Germany talking to Bayern.
I never refused to talk to Bayern Munich.
Yeah, and now I hear that you're head of chief of football development at FIFA or something. What the hell's happened here?
I don't know.
I've been really struggling here as Arsenal manager. You're meant to be helping guide me on this damn thing.
Sorry?
Yeah, I know, but I just need more, mate. Do you know what I mean? I know that, you've been really helpful with the board. And
Because I know these people who lead the club for 30
yeah,
years.
alright, don't rub it in me. Yeah, I'm here on merit as well. You've seen the previous saves.
No.
Well, what are you going to do now?
I want just to do what I like.
I'd like to do whatever I like as well, mate. I'd like to win the Premier League.
It's difficult to win the Premier League.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. And you didn't have pep in City when you were trying to bloody do it. Jesus.
Sorry?
Alright, look, either way, I'm angry and I don't want this to go on too long. Alright, okay? Please just keep in touch with me. Alright?
That's all I can say.
Yeah? Okay. Alright, fine. Thank you, Arsene.
Sorry?
Yeah. Stop it. Alright, cheers. Bye.
Sorry?
Bye! Absolutely incredible. Well, at least we know it's okay. Hello gang, Munch here. Welcome to another episode of my FM20 Arsenal save. And things have gone pretty decent since the last time we met. It wasn't too long ago. 3 wins on the bounce. 1 against Wolves, 1 against Norwich, and then 1 away in Getafe in our Europa League first knockout round, first leg. Right, today we've got Chelsea and then the second round of said first leg. First leg, you can't have a second round of the first leg, Mike. Second leg of the first knockout round. There we go. To give you a very quick overview of where we are third in the Premier League with 6 points ahead of Man United, who are now in 4th, and West Ham, who are in 5th, but we do have a game in hand on them. And we have a game in hand on City, who did drop points in one of their previous games, but they are 9 points ahead now. Liverpool got a game in hand on us, so it's all a little bit tense. It looks like Liverpool and City are going to go down to the wire. And Liverpool are playing Wolves today, so we obviously will be keeping an eye on that game, but most importantly is that we try and beat Chelsea as we host them at the Emirates. It was a draw at Stamford Bridge when we met earlier on in the save, and a few things have changed since then. Most notably is that Donny van de Beek, our brand new signing in the last episode, is already off to an absolute flyer. 2 goals in his first 2 appearances, 1 off the bench, 1 in his first start, and that was not in the Europa League as well, I might add. Both of them were the league games. Already playing an average of 7.75, suited absolutely perfectly for the advanced playmaker role, which means that Ceballos is now... Oh, sorry, Ceballos? Yeah, it's Ceballos. Oh my God. That Ceballos has now dropped into the reserves in order for us to kind of keep the players that are still going to be here next year. So, the lineup for today's episode is Leno in goal, Kolasinac, Milenkovic, David Luiz and Bellerin as the defence. David Luiz will still be deputising with Milenkovic for the time being, but Tilo Kehrer will be making appearances in and off the bench. Torreira is in the defensive midfielder role with Delaney and Van der Beek now making up a new look midfield three, and one that's playing very well, to be fair, in the first 2 games I've played it. Aubameyang's regained his position out on the left hand side, Pepe is on the right, and Lacazette, who has scored in his last game, is up front. Chelsea not having the best of times actually. They're down in 8th at the moment, but they are playing a very young looking team. Very similar to the one they're playing in real life, although Tomori is playing it right back. I wonder how good Ruben Loftus-Cheek is in this game. He's always a player I really want to buy, and he looks pretty decent in this as well. I might try and get him this year. I want to bring some more British youth back into Arsenal. Obviously, the first team you look at that, there's not a lot in the way of English talent. Actually, there's nothing in the way of English talent, which is really upsetting. Obviously, as we go through this, I will be bringing in English youngsters who will be obviously getting a time in the spotlight. But for the time being, this is the best team I can put out, and it's upsetting that there's not one English player in there. Right, I'm going to passionately say I expect nothing but a win from this match to keep our run going, and that seems to have had more of an effect. I'm beginning to get a little bit of an influence over my players. It's taken a little bit of time, but I think they finally realised he's actually not terrible at his job. This is a game I really am looking to win, though, to be honest. They've not had a good start to the season. Well, it's not even a start now. Halfway through the season, they're not having a good time. As Van der Beek gets his first touch on camera for us all. Pepe now driving at the Chelsea defence. He just keeps going. Pepe hits it. Oh, he's hit it just over the bar. He's been back to his best in recent weeks, Pepe. He's been dribbling and scoring tons of goals. Well, not tons, but some. He's still, though, our top scorer, and he's been an absolute worldie of a signing for us. Very pleased that we got him in when we did. Yeah, we're having all the chances here in the first half an hour. It's been all us, but just not enough being converted on target. We're having shots and lots of them, but not really of any substance. And oh no, Aubameyang looks like he's injured. That's annoying. That means that either Martinelli or Smith-Rowe is going to have to come on instead. The best thing is that we haven't let Chelsea do anything in terms of getting anywhere near the goal. Milenkovic has been very good since he came in as well. He seems to have shored it up, apart from the couple of goals we conceded at Norwich. And apparently now Aubameyang can probably play for his injury, but at the moment I might take him off anyway, just because he's not been very good. Torreira whips the ball in. Milenkovic at the back post. Oh, could have been his first goal for the club. It'd be really annoying if it's a set piece that gets us the goal. I'm really disappointed in the finishing. 2 shots on target from 9 is not good enough at this level. And it's not been a good... Well, it's been a good half, but not as good as it should be. I'm going to say to the boys assertively, keep going the way you play and the result will come. But I am going to start having a bit of a crack at some of the players I expect better. I'm going to say to Aubameyang, I'm not happy with your performance so far. And to Delaney as well, who's now become a team leader, so I'm not happy with yours. And both of them look delighted. I don't like that reaction. I hate it. It's a bit like someone coming in and just saying, oh, you lost your job, and you going, yeah, yeah. Looks like it's one of those ones where the highlight starts halfway through another highlight that probably should have been something a bit more substantial. Torreira whips the ball into the back post. Oh, Lacazette. Oh, no. No. Aubameyang's going up front. Off comes Lacazette. No. Emile Smith-Rowe comes on for the very disappointed Lacazette, and Aubameyang's now gone up. That was such a poor finish. The thing that's annoying me now is that defensively we look really solid, but offensively we look all over the gaff. I'm going to take off Delaney because he's quite tired. I'm going to bring on Joe Willock and swap him with Van der Beek, because Van der Beek can play as a box-to-box midfielder as well. Do I take Aubameyang off? Yeah, I do. I'm going to go Martinelli. Aubameyang's not been very good today, and he deserves to come off, to be fair. That's all I can say. That's how bad him and Lacazette are performing at the moment. Pepe's been the one that's carried the threat for us all year, and our midfield trio always seems to chip in with goals as well, but we don't win by lots. We just kind of grind oppositions down, and unfortunately I think it's catching up with us a little bit now, because when Pepe's out of form, where he's not playing well, we really lack the guile going forward, and we lack the finishing touch as we go attacking for the last 30 minutes. And there is a highlight. Leno to David Luiz. Chelsea not exactly done a job on us here, but they've defended quite well, to be fair. They've let us have loads of shots, but obviously not from very good regions. Joe Willock on the ball now. He's been in sensational form all year. It's a very big breakthrough year for him. Van der Beek into Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli! Oh, good save by Kepa. Oh. Great play there by the midfield. Donny there with a wonderful ball through. I'm going to say to the boys for the final 10 minutes, get creative. Come on, they're inspired by it. Oh, don't you dare. Pedro whips it in. Back post. No. Zuma. Oh my god, we've cleared it. Rudiger hits it wide. Bloody hell. Carnage. Just really annoyed by the lack of... We're just lacking that clinical edge. But there's 4 minutes of added on time. Oh my god, he's made an absolute boo-boo. Zuma. Pepe's through. Oh, that finish is atrocious. A 0-0. I'm sure that was exciting for you all as much as it was for me. To be fair, there were highlights, but we just... I'm going to say we're unlucky, but to the strikers I'm going to get a bit annoying, so certainly I'm not happy with your finishing. At least Liverpool drew with Wolves as well, so that kind of makes it slightly easier to bear, but that takes us 7 points clear of United and West Ham, which isn't too bad, but I'm a bit annoyed. I'll tell you what, if the Getafe game is nonsense as well and is rubbish, then we'll definitely play the Everton game on camera, because I want to at least get some excitement going in this. I mean, like, I'm sure, hopefully, you all enjoyed the intro, but I could do with getting some good gameplay, do you know what I mean? I'm aware that the last few games, after being spoiled rotten in some of the fixtures that we've had, the last few episodes, the goals have been a little bit shy, shall we say. There's a game in the Premier League tonight as well, where Liverpool are playing Norwich and they've beaten Norwich 3-0, so that's going to take them a few more points clear of us in second. The annoying thing is that if we won that Chelsea game, then we'd be really putting the pressure on City. As it is now, they are actually 8 points ahead of us, so I'm really beginning to feel that our kind of title fight is over. And let's face it, I wasn't expecting one this year, so it's probably not the worst thing in the world that we are, not probably going to be in it. I'm just a bit... I don't know if this is going to happen again next year, because teams will get better. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is probably going to get sacked by United, and they'll be better. And do you know what I mean? There's that element, I think, now in Football Manager, which I quite like, and I think in football in general now, in the Premier League especially, where it feels like there's a lot of teams that can win it. And that means that when you have a chance, when you're having a good year, you really have to take it, because you can't guarantee that you're going to have a really good year next year, or that the teams around you aren't going to be playing as badly as they are. See what I mean? Right, so in terms of the lineup then today, it is a very youthful looking team. Actually, I'm going to take Martinelli off and I'm going to let Lacazette play today. I just need to try and get him into some form of form, surely. Martinez is in goal. Kolasinac, Holding and Socrates are playing at the back, but Holding and Socrates are going to knock around because I don't like the idea of Socrates being a ball-playing defender. Fouquier is in at right back. Chambers is in the middle in the defensive midfield role. He actually plays quite well there, to be fair, and he's been really good this season. So he's a player originally I was thinking I might let him go, but actually now I may well keep him. Guendouzi partners up with Joe Willock in the middle, Emile Smith-Rowe on the left, Reece Nelson is on the right, and Alexandre Lacazette leads the line up front. Team talks are not my forte this year. I used to have like a sea of green. This year, no one's really interested in anything I have to say. Which actually isn't that far from real life, because I don't think anyone particularly cares what I have to say in real life either. Joe Willock plays a lovely ball into Kolasinac, and we're already in round the back. Kolasinac to Smith-Rowe, Smith-Rowe, Joe Willock hits the post. Lacazette, he's just not quite match sharp. Joe Willock, by the way, having an absolutely outstanding season so far for me. Every time he plays, I'm always impressed. He's scoring goals. He's the one who got the goal away in Spain in the first leg with a 30-yard rocket. It was absolutely unbelievable. Arsene would be proud. Guendouzi. Oh, anything Joe Willock can do, Guendouzi can do better. A wonderful goal. A special goal from a special player. I like it. I don't like the fact that his hair's not right in this game, though. It's like he's had a haircut. And he would just look strange if he didn't look like a David Luiz wannabe. Good play by us here. Willock, lovely ball to Smith-Rowe. Lovely first time touch off there. And a great finish from Guendouzi, who sort of semi-toe punts it into the back of the net. Getafe are already 1-0 down, and you feel that this could be a long evening if it carries on like this. More importantly, we scored on camera! Soria, which I keep thinking is some sort of malt loaf, so I might have to end up... Oh, mate, I might have to call that guy malt loaf. Reece Nelson now, driving down the right-hand side, and, I mean, the less we say about that, the better. The more we talk about malt loaf, amazing. Oh no, it's Soreen. Soreen, not Soria. Isn't that the guy out of Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts meets Meatloaf. Kingdom Loaf. Meat Hearts. Oh, that sounds weird. It's not even Meatloaf. It's Fruit Loaf. I can't believe I'm saying it for an Arsenal save, but next year and over the summer, there is a side of me that's thinking I'd go out and get a real, proven, top quality striker. Like, Lacazette's very good. Aubameyang's very good. Are they Premier League winning good? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I don't genuinely know if they are. And that's what's worrying me a little bit. I'm thinking that maybe somehow I need to get just a better strike force in. It's something to think about. I don't know. We'll think about it. But, I mean, this says everything. We've had 10 shots, but only one of them's been on target. Fortunately, it went in. But if it hadn't, I'd be in a very precarious position right now. Oh, no. Angel's through. Oh, my God. Good save by Emiliano Martinez there, but that was danger. Dicing with danger. Another highlight here, and the second half seems a little bit more exciting than the first, as Kolasinac feeds the ball to Joe Willock. Willock out to Fouquier. Fouquier takes an alright touch, but where's he going here? He's done well, actually. That's a great ball to Reece Nelson from Fouquier. Guendouzi hits it again, just wide. Better though, much better. I liked that. We moved the ball around nicely. It was a good bit of passage of play. Again, we're having shots, but not enough of them are on target. And I'm going to take Kolasinac off because he's our only fit first-team centre-back at the moment. Maitland-Niles is coming off. He's going to go to right-back, and Fouquier is going to play at left-back for the time being. In the recent Premier League games, I ended up playing Aubameyang up front. I think maybe it's that inside-forward position. If I don't have someone that's a good inside-forward on that left-hand side, the whole balance of the team seems to go a bit out, and maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I can't afford maybe to play Aubameyang and Lacazette. Maybe I just have to try and rotate between the two of them. It's as simple as that. And that's not a choice I really want to make, because you want to find a system that fits both your best players in, but without going to a 5-3-2 or something of that ilk, or 4-4-2 or something of that ilk. I can't see how I can fit them both in. Good ball there by Nelson to find Maitland-Niles. Gets past his man. I thought he got past his man. Apparently Cucurella could be in trouble here. Is this a bad tackle then? It must be a bad tackle. Oh my god, he has. He's been shown a red ball. It didn't look that bad from the graphic. And Callum chases a pick up an injury, which isn't great. Nelson whips the ball in. Lacazette! Yes! The fact it's only his 8th goal of the season does not matter. He's only 2 away now from double digits. Wonderful. Good crossing from Nelson though, and we do get a second. And you'd like to think put the tie to bed. Good ball in. Woeful keeping from Fruit Loaf or Malt Loaf. It isn't Fruit Loaf, it's Malt Loaf. That's it. All over the shop. 3 minutes of added on time. It's been a pretty interesting and pretty comfortable game in all fairness. I'm quite happy with the way that this has gone. There's only 30 seconds left and it looks like we're launching another attack. I just want the quality. And let me know in the comment section if it's maybe something to do with my tactics. Maybe are we moving the ball too slow? Am I not committing enough men up front? Is it something I need to train to get the positioning better or the finishing? Let me know. As Guendouzi, why didn't you hit it? I'm waiting for the ref to blow up. It's not going to happen. Oh, unlucky from Guendouzi, looking for his second of the game. A 2-0 win. Pretty comfortable, pretty self-explanatory. We did all right. I'm relatively happy with that. I'm going to say, well done, lads. That was a good result for us. The most important thing is that we didn't have to play any of our really, really big teams, or any of our big players, rather, in that game. It was nice to see if I could get some of them in there to get their form back up. So it's time for the Europa League second knockout. Now we'll go through this quite slowly, actually, then. So we've got CSKA. Don't really want them, if I can help it. Don't want a trip to Russia. Wolfsburg. Okay, Frankfurt. Frankfurt, a team I really would rather avoid, to be fair. Lyon, Valencia. Celtic. Lazio. Roma. PSV. So we've got 6 teams left, and there are a few, obviously, that I really want to avoid. Man United and Wolves being the 2 I really want to avoid. Maybe Benfica as well. Sporting or Besiktas, I would take. Arsenal, Besiktas. Okay, that's fine. Man United play Sporting, and Benfica play Wolves. Poor old Wolves. That's going to be a hard game. Tell you what we'll do. We'll have 2 games then. We'll have the game where we host Newcastle, and then we'll go away to Turkey to take on Besiktas. We did the home leg this time against Getafe. It only makes sense that on camera we do the away leg of the next tie. Very, very exciting, actually. And things are shaping up all right in the league. Like I said, I think now it's mainly about finishing in the top 4. We've got another 11 games left to go. I think that might mean that there's only 3 or 4 episodes more left in this season of The Save, because I do want to get through to the next one quite quickly. But I'm looking at our end to the season actually here. We've got City away, Spurs at home, United away, and then West Ham at home. That could be absolutely crucial for our top 4. We need to make sure we get as many points as possible before that period of time. So hopefully we've secured it before we have that run in. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you have enjoyed it, then please, why not leave a like? It obviously helps the channel, helps me build up. We're doing really well in terms of the growth at the moment. Everyone seems to be really enjoying the series. I'm enjoying them as well. I'm enjoying making the intros as well. They're my favourite bit. I hope that you guys will enjoy it. And yeah, I mean, obviously next episode will be a bit of a big one. And we're heading towards the tail end now. Where do you think we're going to finish in the league? Let me know in the comment section. And until I see you for my next episode of the FM20 Arsenal Beta Save, stay cool. FM20 Beta, Arsenal Save. You can't have a beta of Arsenal. Ah!